problem solving. Problem solving. That is what I want us to discuss for the next 3 to 5 weeks, but we'll start with the subject itself today. We'll talk about the principles of problem solving in the next 3-4 weeks, but today I want us to talk about the concept of problem solving itself. This week on Minutes with MinistaMike, I want us to deliberate on the matter of problem solving. When you hear the words problem solving, what comes to your mind? How do you define the subject problem solving? So today, let me give you this definition. So you take this definition with you this week. Problem solving is the process of identifying a problem, finding possible solutions to the problem you've identified, and implementing the best solution possible to resolve it. Problem solving is a process of identifying a problem. That's the first thing you do when you have a problem. You identify it. The reasons why many of us are struggling with the problems and the challenges of our lives is that we don't even still know what the real problem is. So that's the first thing you do, identification of the problem. Problem solving is a process of identifying a problem. Then you find possible solutions to that problem. You don't just go ahead and find possible solutions to a problem you've not even identified. Many reasons why we are still stuck where we are is because what we are trying to solve is not the real problem. The people you are trying to change in your life are not the problem. It is some habits inside of you that is the problem. So you first identify the problem, then you find possible solutions to the problem, and then you implement the best solutions you've itemized to solve that problem. So that is the problem. Because see, you cannot be involved in solving problem without engaging in critical thinking. That is the first thing that you do. You have to think critically. You have to think deeply. You have to really think. And it involves you also to be creative. Problem solving also involves creativity. Then you have to make decisions, and finally you have to act on the decisions that you've made. See, there are some insights that I want you to take away this week, and the first important insight that I want you to take away this week is the importance of problem solving. You cannot have the maximum success that you are looking for if you don't know that problem solving is important. The rate at which you are wealthy is directly correlated to the problems you are solving. The rate at which I and you are financially independent or struggling is directly correlated, is directly related to the rate at which we solve problems. So you need to know that problem solving is very important. Everyone has problems, but not everyone handles these problems effectively. See, your ability to solve problems can set you apart, and let me even say this honorably, will set you apart and push you towards the success you are looking for. Your ability to solve problems. Effective problem solving allows you to overcome obstacles. It allows you to overcome challenges. It allows you and helps you to move forward. Also, it's important that you stay calm and be very objective whenever you are faced with any problem. You cannot be irrational when you are involved in a problem. You have to be calm. You have to be objective. Do not be sentimental about whatever problem you are facing. Stay calm and be objective. When you are faced with problem, the problem that you will be faced with this week will demand that you stay calm and be objective. Whatever it is that you are facing right now, whatever problem that is in your life right now, needs you to be calm. All right, be calm down and be objective. See this problem objectively. Panic and stress will just cloud your judgment. You won't be able to think clearly. You remember what I said before. Critical thinking is very important when you want to solve a problem. So you cannot be engaged in problem solving and you are panicking, you are stressed. So you need to take a step back, all right? Breathe. Take a step back and breathe. Do you understand? So that you'll be able to approach the problem you have with a clear mind. so that you'll be able to approach the problems in your life with clarity of purpose, with clarity of intention, and most importantly, with clarity of thought. Do you understand me? When your mind is clear, you have deep insight to solve whatever problems it is you're facing. And also, like I said when I started this in the introduction, identification of a problem is going to be very important. So this week, whatever it is that you think you're facing, you need to first identify that problem. All right, you need to first identify that problem, clearly define the problem that you have. If you're coming to me to help you solve something, make sure you're clear about the problem. If you're going to your team members at work or your family members to solve a problem, make sure you're clear. Many of us think that it is because we have money problem. We have income problem. Some of us have spending problem, not money problem, not income problem. Do you understand me? So some of us are increasing our income and yet you don't have cash. Why? It is because you're spending. That means you have a spending problem, not an income problem. If you keep increasing your income and you did not block the holes that you are leaking it out by in expenses, you will still be broke. Do you understand me? You will still be broke. Some of us genuinely have income problem and not spending problem. So identification of your problem is crucial. So you need to understand the root cause of your problem. You need to understand the root cause that is causing your problem, and then you'll be able to find effective solutions to it. So today, this week, ask yourself this. Ask yourself what the problem is. Simple, right? What is the problem? What really is your problem? You need to ask yourself. So take a moment and ask, what is my problem? Those 4 words will change your life. So ask yourself again, what is my problem? And then you ask yourself again, why is this problem happening? Why is it occurring? Why is it occurring? And what is the desired outcome when I solve this? What am I trying to gain? Why am I trying to solve this problem? To what end? To what purpose? Why don't I want this thing in my life? If your why is not that strong enough, you discover that you keep struggling with the same challenges, you keep struggling with the same problems. So those are the key things I want us to discuss. And also, you need to brainstorm solutions. You can sit down and think, how can I solve this thing? How can I solve this problem? Don't just say, what is this problem? The moment you identify the problem, then you throw your hands in the air. No. The reason why you identify the problem is so that you will think about how to solve them. So brainstorm solutions, generate multiple solutions. All right, don't just say, okay, this is what I will do. No. Generate multiple solutions. Then you now evaluate those multiple solutions and choose the best solution that will solve the problem. You assess the potential solutions that you have by considering different disadvantages and the advantages of the solutions that you came up with. Then you think about how to solve them both in the short term and in the long term. What are the effects of this particular solution? Then you choose the absolute best solution that addresses the problem that you have. You only choose the best solution, all right? So you don't just go ahead and be doing trial and error. Yes, you will still engage in 1 or 2 trial and errors, but most importantly, choose the absolute best solution that addresses your problem and that aligns with your goal. Most importantly, the solution you choose must align with your goal, and then you go ahead and implement the solution. You don't just say, yes, I know what to do, and not do it. Come on, man. You are trying to solve your problem. So the moment you identify the problem, solve it. Implement the solutions. Take action. If it means you have to connect with some people, call them right now. Send them SMS right now. Do you understand me? You need to connect with those people so that together you'll be able to solve that problem. But the most important thing is implement the solutions. Implement the solutions. So finally this week, this is what I want you to go ahead and understand. You need to learn from your experience. So it's one thing to have a problem. It's another thing to identify the problem. It's another thing to brainstorm solutions, and totally another thing to implement the solutions, and another thing to learn from your solution that you've implemented. The reason why many of us are still involved in many problems that we have is that we did not learn the first time it happened. All right. So this week, learn. All right, learn from your experience. Every problem in our life is an opportunity to learn. Every problem in our life is there to teach us something. Is there to encourage us to be better. Is there to teach us how to be better. So you need to reflect on what worked. Oh, okay, this particular solution eventually worked. Why did it work? Okay, now I know what to do when next I face this type of situation. That means you have learned. So you use this particular wisdom, these insights that you've gained to improve the quality of your life. You use them to improve your problem solving skills. So I want you to go this week. Develop critical skills, be creative, find solutions. Whenever you are engaged or you are involved in a problem, do not run away. Don't just be ranting, why me, why me? No. Sit down, have a clear mind, and ask yourself, why is this happening? How can I solve this? Who can help me solve this? And most importantly, when you've been able to solve it, think about what this problem came into your life to teach you. So this is the introduction in quote on problem solving. Next week we'll talk about some principles of really solving your problem. Thank you for listening. I will talk to you next week. Bye for now.